In the heart of Siberia, winter never ends. The air itself feels alive. This is Oymyakon, Kndon, the coldest inhabited place on Earth. Today, one man, Sergei Ivanov Kaufman, will attempt to sleep outside in this unforgiving cold.
At -68, even your breath turns to ice before it hits the ground.
He must find a place shielded from the wind or risk freezing before the night even begins.
The cold paints everything. Even breath becomes crystal.
To survive, he digs into the snow, not to escape it, but to use it as insulation. He gathers dry branches, fur, and hide, his only protection against a night that kills unprepared men.
The first layer keeps him off the ground. The frozen earth steals heat faster than any wind. Next one, the fur. Reindeer hide traps air, locking in warmth that could mean the difference between life and death.
The temperature now is -68 degrees Celsius. Steel becomes brittle, and silence feels heavy.
He carries only what he needs. No fire, no tent. Just instinct and experience.
He reinforces the walls with packed snow. Natureized insulation, colder than ice, but safer than open air.
Even the smallest gap in clothing can invite frostbite within minutes.
He prepares his final barrier, a cocoon of fur where warmth will fight for survival.
The world grows still. The air carries no sound, only the pulse of the cold.
He crawls inside, breath shallow, body tense. The night has begun.
Every breath adds moisture, and moisture becomes ice. He must manage his own humidity just to stay alive.
1 hour passes. His body begins to cool Kend, but his will remains strong. The cold deepens. It is measured in heartbeats. Numbness begins in the fingers, a quiet warning that the body's defenses are fading.
In Oymyakon, the cold is a presence, not just a condition. But even in the heart of the longest night, he slows his breathing. Too much moisture could ice the fabric, cutting off his air. Far away, wolves call. Even predators move carefully in this deadly cold.
The warmth he exhales turns to frost, layering the bag, insulation and trap combined.
His heartbeat slows, steady but weak ray, conserving energy for what's to come.
In this silence, even fire sounds alive.
Movement must be slow. Every breath, every shift, risks losing precious heat. The dream fades. Reality bites harder, colder, emptier. The storm doesn't warn. It simply arrives.
In Oymyakon, the cold is a presence, not just a condition. But even in the heart of the longest night, at -68 degrees Celsius, even trees break from the cold realm, nature groaning beneath its own frost.
As the night deepens, the air thickens. Every breath feels heavier, sharper.
At -68 degrees Celsius, even trees break from the cold realm, nature groaning beneath its own frost.
Shivering, the body's final stand. Every shake is a spark fighting the cold.
Even wolves move carefully here. The night belongs to the frost, not to the hunters.
He breathes slowly. Too much moisture, and even his own breath could trap him.
The warmth leaking his body turns to frost,
beauty and danger woven together.
The heart slows to conserve heat, a rhythm learned through generations of survival.
Frostbite never shouts. It arrives quietly keen. In silence, it takes.
Above him, the stars blaze cold all. Beautiful, distant, uncaring.
His instincts refuse surrender. Even in silence, the will to live speaks loud. Sleep calls like comfort, but at this temperature, comfort is death disguised as peace.
The cold has taken everything. Sound, time, even thought. Only silence remains.
He fights back. Against the cold. Against the dark. Against the silence that wants him gone.
His hands barely obey. Each movement feels borrowed from the last bit of strength.
In a land where nothing grows, warmth survives in loyalty.
At 1070 degrees Celsius, even sound becomes fragile, as if the cold could shatter it.
Every step breaks the silence and writes another line of survival. Two travelers, one path, one heartbeat. And at last, the light finds them whole, after a night that felt eternal.
Subscribe for more stories and press the bell icon so you get the notifications.